How to register a tender boat. Are you curious about how to register a tender boat? If you own a tender boat and want to ensure it is legally recognized, you are in the right place. Let's break down the steps you need to take to get your tender boat registered. First, you need to determine if registration is required. Most states requiring registration for boats with motors, including tender boats. If your tender operates independently or travels away from the main vessel, it typically needs its own registration. However, if it only transports guests between the main yacht and shore while staying within sight of the mothership, it may be registered under the mothership's documentation. Next, gather the necessary documentation. You will usually need proof of ownership, which can be a bill of sale, manufacturer's certificate of origin, or a previous title. You will also need the hull identification number or serial number. If your tender does not have a factory-issued hull identification number, your state may assign one after inspection. Additionally, have a valid photo identification ready, along with a completed application from the relevant boating authority or Department of Motor Vehicles. Don't forget to prepare payment for registration fees, which can vary by state. Now it is time to submit your application. Registration is often managed by a state boating agency or Department of Motor Vehicles. Many states allow you to submit applications and payments online. However, you may need to visit a local office for verification or to present original documents. Once your tender boat is registered, you will receive a registration number. This number must be displayed on both sides of the tender's bow. The numbers usually need to be at least 3 inches tall and in a color that contrasts with the hull. Some states also issue decals that you must affix according to their rules. Keep in mind that registration is valid for a limited period, often 1 to 3 years. You must renew it on time to avoid penalties and keep your tender legal on the water. If you plan to take your tender boat into foreign waters, be aware that local registration or permits may be required, especially if the tender operates independently in those areas. Registering your tender boat ensures it is legally recognized and compliant with safety standards. This process protects your investment and allows you to operate your tender confidently, whether you are fishing, cruising, or transporting between shore and yacht.